So, I'm going to continue my rant tonight, try to catch up on the current events in the world and news at the same time. My last rant that I posted probably targeted a few people that enjoy the sports and the riding bikes and jogging, which I do back my opinion on the fact that it is basically something we used to do every time we just wanted to. We'd have to shut traffic down. I think that an event should shut down a taxpayer funded road or highway. I think that is blocking freedom of access. And I think that events should be held on private places and not disrupt public transportation. It's my opinion. I'll stand firm by that till the end because I do believe that impeding traffic or impeding the ability of people to go up the canyon or go a certain direction because they have an event doesn't supersede or surpass the need of the public. It's sacrificing one thing for corporations and events to for the Department of Commerce to make more money for people. That's what it's about. That's all they're doing it for. They would care less if they made nothing off the influx of people. Okay, on to Fox News. Watch moment. Famous reality TV bounty hunter gives Brian Laundrie's parents a rude awakening. The news is captivated by the Laundrie and Petito story. Perfect timing for the $3.5 trillion bill they're going to stuff down your throats. But just keep watching, guys, because Laundrie is now missing. Huge coverage. Oh, the world is wondering where Laundrie's at. I'll tell you where Laundrie is. It's next to my washing machine. If it needs to be done, maybe somebody should do it. They want to play with Laundrie. As far as I'm concerned, there's millions of incidences happening throughout America. This is crazy. You watch these local news stations in Chicago and all over the East and in California, and geez, Laundrie and Petito are the least of the concerns of this world of insanity, this insane world, the upside down world we're now living in. The Border Patrol whipping Haitian migrants. They should be whipping them back and telling them at the same time you owe $400,000, $480,000. I said in my last video about your individual debt liability per citizen. These guys should be told, hey, you come here, you're going to owe this money. This is what they've spent, and you owe it. They've taken. Money isn't in Americans' pockets. They say, it's an investment in a house that's worth $400,000. A house is not worth $400,000. It's income to debt ratio, and it's all in interest rates. What they're selling is by shorting the taxpayer for the money they took. Go figure that, right? Okay, let's get back in the news. Liberal New York mayor labeled racist as left-wing factions go at it again. Liberal left-wing fascists. Liberal mayor. So you be labeled anything now. There's just the insanity continues. Do we even care what's happening to this New York mayor? I don't think we do. I think just in the honor and spirit of America and what we used to be, I'm just gonna go get out of that. Taliban hang dead body in Afghan city to spread terror and fear. Did we think anything was going to be different? I mean, honestly, we had a 20-plus year war that amounted to absolutely nothing. Vietnam 2.0. We'll never get another Vietnam. Sure, we wasn't going to get into Vietnam again. We started the Afghan, Iraq, Syrian, and Libyan wars. We were not in the Yemen wars. We were going to absolutely not be stuck in a quagmire like in Vietnam. We were absolutely not going to do another police action for those weapons of mass destruction that weren't there. Okay, just imagine that was all not real. And let's move on. Laundrie's family. Laundrie. I just the name and the captivation of the entire world is now on laundry. Where is laundry? Where is that laundry? It's the stupidity. The let's Pied Piper, the whole thing, led rats through the streets. ah, controlling the narrative. Well, that's pretty good. MSNBC is completely controlling the narrative. There is a bunch of brainwashed people out there that are watching mainstream media and thinking what they're talking about is not steering the narrative of the entire world at this time. What they say, what their corporate shills and their little headhunters decide, these reporters, journalists, I'd like to say that with a smirk on my face, tell everybody the facts that you can't dispute, which is, yeah, that's, how that'll end up, because that's not what the news is about. Journalists have to be involved, going out, finding the stories, researching, and fighting for the truth for the people. Not what's happening. Not what's happening. Because they can't post certain things. President Biden issues new COVID policy to distract from multiple crises overseas and at home. Never let a good crisis go to waste. Never. That would be just stupid, right? This is the unveiling of the unmasking, no pun intended, of the corporate monster, the monster that has been unleashed upon the people as of the beginning of the novel coronavirus. They have unleashed themselves upon the populations of the earth. 30,000 migrants rushed border in Del Rio. See just how few of them the Biden administration has removed. They're suckers. They're suckers. This is all going to come crashing down. This cannot continue. It'll only continue as long as they will allow it to continue. There is an us and them. There always has been an us and them. Okay? You're not a part of that. And if you are a part of that, you know what? It's your call. You did this. You were a part of it. Every action has a equal or greater reaction. Darwin's theory. So good luck. Good luck. Anyway, let's get on the next one. Man who allegedly killed teen in road rage incident after Astros game released from jail. Must have been a pandemic release. Keep people safe from the pandemic. California woman charged with arson and spreading fallen fire. With the amount of mentally unstable people in America, especially in California, who would think anything different? COVID vaccine booster could mean billions for drug makers. The Munchausen effect. That's one of my websites I would like to develop. I think we are living in the Munchausen effect. This is how the narrative has been steered. They keep everybody sick, or, you got this and this. We got to do this scope. We got to do this test. We got to do this blood work. They keep you sick to make record profits. Cattle, just cattle, all cattle. That's the same. You just don't want your herd to become depleted like we've done with our herd, called the human herd. But, what AOC talks about, cow farts. Imagine that. You're just basically a herd to them. Federal judge blocks New York City COVID-19 vaccine mandate for education department employees. What's good for me is not for thee, right? That's just to say. I'm not going to get into it because I'll get banned from Facebook. Facebook's my last platform I have left. Without independent media, independent platforms, Facebook's actually been very, very, very good to me. And I appreciate it, Zuckerberg. I do. Even though very few people are watching this, I'll probably never, ever get anywhere. But thanks, Mark Zuckerberg, for your commitment to allowing some free speech on Facebook. You're better than YouTube any day. Better than YouTube. City of Walking Dead junkies shoot up in broad daylight in New York City. Just the decay of society. Why we got to worry about laundry. I'm glad somebody's covering it, but it's not the top stuff. If you go, back up to our Fox, which is the freest, their main stories are Taliban, de Blasio, dog on the hunt, the bounty hunter. Of course, you guys need the propaganda. We all need that. Why? We go down here and we find out, there's a lot more important things actually going on, but they don't take the top of the list. Rubio targets woke companies for new bill granting more shareholders power to fight back. Good luck with that, because they own the corporate world and they own all the debt dollars that are being dumped in the economy. It has been dumped in the economy. It is all theirs. It's all theirs. Bankers are backed by the people that put their money in the banks. It's all theirs. It doesn't matter. We're way beyond that. Way, way beyond that. AOC apologizes for President vote on Israel Iron Dome, explains her tears. These people, yeah. Song and dance, people. Got the song and dance going on. Yay, while they're burning the building down behind you. Whatever. It's okay. Well, I guess we're headed for that. That woke world's awesome. Dem Bill has $6 billion slush fund. GOP aid warns could backdoor earmarks. $6 billion. It's all an earmark. It's all fake. It all goes to their buddies. Whoever's invested in what, gonna get what, it all goes to them. It doesn't $3.5 trillion. The whole entire thing's a big earmark. They're all gonna profit off this. Okay, every bit of it. It's all the CEOs and kleptocrats, the higher ups. It just doesn't matter anymore. They won't count the dollars. They haven't counted. It's just too big a number to count. They know that. They can't even read the bill. The bill's like this thick, this thick, this thick, and then they're like, "Oh, just shove it through." The American Recovery Act was great. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Cruz blames Biden for Haitian migrant crisis. Cites canceled deportation flights. Biden needs that taxpayer that's going to take the burden of $500,000 due to the debt liability of every individual citizen that's in America or that is an American citizen. He's writing down the debt by bringing more people. It's the great replacement. They're just going to wake up to the debt as citizens, and it's just they're not going to ask questions because they're not eating off the floor somewhere, scrounging for food or starving. So that you just swap one group for the other, and every kid that's born just gets the debt liability right on their head, along with the immigrants. Good luck. Okay, so let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, not too interesting. Kind of dumb. Virginia school resource officer used body to protect child in school brawl. Well, gangster rap. Just fight, brawl. Who's going to be the biggest gangster there is what the children's being influenced by. That it's just music influenced a generation, and the thugging down the roads. I mean, you wonder why. I wonder why, but I don't, because I understand the music. That's about it for Fox. Even it's just kind of dumb. We could talk about border crisis. We could talk about explosive new information on the origins of COVID-19. We could talk about that. But it's just dumb. It's all dumb. We can't really gather anything from it other than just the fact that it's just dancing to the swings of symphony of destruction. Let's do ABC, shall we? Let's do ABC. Oh, these guys are just like CNN. It's so painful. You click on it. Oh yeah, song and dance, great times. The View, the View hosts, 2 of them got sick. They told them on air, waited till the vice president was supposed to be there, and they did a Zoom call with her, and they told the 2 hosts that you have COVID, and they exited the stage. They didn't tell them right off the bat they had COVID, just told them they have to leave. Just another stunt, just a stunt. It's all rating stunt, everything stunt. Dancing to this You know what they tell you. The Hustler, who cares? Why am I on the? Oh, they're on the shows. I think we're on ABC.com. It's just showing the shows. We got to do ABC News. Oh, geez. Let's see. Breaking news, ABC. What are you going to scrub my brain with this time? Third judge blocks governor's mask opt out in schools. There you go. Climate change dominates Iceland election. Four accused of attack plot on Columbia University. Imagine that. Coastal officers targeted as Siberian tensions. Who cares? Who cares? The Nebraska billionaire. Philanthropist dies at age 90. Well, good. That's just stupid. Female U.S. soldier allegedly assaulted by Afghans. Imagine that. That's just Huckabee Sanders naturalizing her governor's run. I don't care. Driver killed on school bus with students aboard. Not that. Neo-Nazis are still on Facebook and making money. All 10 of them. The neo-Nazis. We should fear that the whole group of neo-Nazis. All 10 of you out there, we're shaking and quaking in our boots because there's 10 neo-Nazis. Panel case Dems $3.5 trillion bill. Crunch time for Biden agenda. It's an agenda, all right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Let's see. Girl never strapped in a seat before dying at amusement park. Okay. That's global citizens. The planet has something stupid going on. Oh, wow. It's just dumb. Man drives from Ohio hoping to help Haitian friend at border. You should help push him back across the border because I don't think he has individual debt liability in Mexico. I really don't think so. I think that Mexico's complete chaos is due to the pushing of the drug epidemic inside the United States. That's my opinion of that. And in Mexico, it could probably turn into the country of dreams if they got a handle on the massive export of drugs and humans across its border. If Mexico pulled itself together and they brought the country under control and stopped the drug manufacturing, I think Mexico would probably be a better place because it actually doesn't have a $500,000 debt liability by its citizens. Imagine that. COVID-19 live update. No unemployment benefits for vaccine refusal in this state. Wow. Oh, this is probably New York. Yeah. So if you don't get vaccinated, you're not going to get unemployment. Let's see. So the United States had been facing a COVID-19 surge as more contagious Delta variant continues to spread. They knew about it in advance. They did stop international travel into Europe. That's where it came from. More than 686,000 Americans have died from COVID-19, while over 4.7 million people have died from the disease worldwide, according to the real-time data compiled by the Center for Systems Science and Engineering at the Johns Hopkins University. The average number of daily deaths in the U.S. has risen about 20% in the last week, according to data of the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. The U.S. has continued to sink on the list of global vaccination rates. Blah blah blah. Judge New York City vaccine is blocked. No unemployment benefits for refusing vaccine in this state. The New York Department of Labor. Wow. Oh, that's just welcome to the future. Welcome to the future. We all know this is coming. It's just the insanity will never stop. Let's see. Can't really see much more. The push for electrical vehicles may help Doom sedans for good. Okay. Witness Taliban hang dead body in Afghan city main square. Wearing, yeah, this fear propaganda. I don't know. Same thing about the California fires. Let's see. Protesters in Moscow allege online election tampering. And arrest warrant is issued for Brian Laundrie in Wyoming amid search. Live update. One person isn't. That was 60, 80 people getting shot in New York City, murdered, killed. Why is this so pressing? I mean, it's not being insensitive, it's just being practical. I go to any given big city and there's an atrocity happening every hour in those cities. Why is this captivating a country at this time? Because there's a $3.5 trillion bill and there's major mistakes being made by the kleptocrats at the top. Just horrible. Horrible. Migrants in Texas, DC flags. A Venice. I know it. This week's in pictures. You guys are dumb. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. It's just anything to blanket the airwaves, blanket the news media. So this is BMF series explores climb of 80s drug kingpin Big Meech. Why are we glorifying it? It's not a mean question. It's like, why are the media and the film industries glorifying the drug epidemic, the gangster G's? See that? Oh, they're glorified. Some kids are gonna watch this and be like, "Wow, that's what I want to be, real drug dealing thug." That's chase the drug. That's my future. Endeavor into what I want to be when I grow up, a thugged drug dealer. And don't say it's not true, because it's true, because you listen to music and it's being glorified. That's just the truth. Yeah, I can't even go any farther with this. Anyway, if I do post this video, just getting tired. Just lost my steam with my first 8 videos. And tried getting into the news, but there's just really nothing to talk about. And I know I made probably a lot of people mad, but at this point, I really just don't care. This whole system is just a disaster. It's just a complete disaster. Hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for watching.